أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Viewers of Cricket Star channel, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for watching this cricket match of my son, 21 years and 7 month age, Syed Muhammad Haider Shah, alias Wasi Shah, in United Arab Emirates. It's a match number 972, International Cricket Council Academy Arabian T20 tournament match at Dubai Sports City, United Arab Emirates. Viewers, was match number 972 played in Oval 1 ICC Cricket Academy in Dubai Sports City. Night 9 p.m. It was started 2 days before, and now I'm uploading his match. He made 44 runs and was out in T20 match. Viewers, please watch this and also forward it, share it to your cricket lover friends. Thank you very much and ask them to subscribe this channel. It will be a great support towards me. Thank you very much.
Is the umpire interested? Yes, he is. And the persistence of Danish Qureshi has rewarded him with a wicket. Hamid is gone. The very first over. The hard-hitting Hamid perishes. A thick outside edge and a very good catch by the wicket-keeper. Well, indeed, he was in a hurry. He wanted to go hard from the ball one. Did not read the swing, and Danish gets the a wicket that he was looking for. A big wicket going out on a duck. It's 1 for 1 at the end of one. Tashfeen Yasin will be operating from the ICC Academy, can there'll be a dot ball there. It's a very good rhythmic bowler, Tashfeen. One of those guys who seemingly has years of cricket behind him. Bowls at a good regulation. Now look at this. He's just remeasured his steps and fine-tuned it, and rightly so. As a fast bowler, those inches matter. Up in the air, and the ball will win the race. One bounce into the fence, 4 runs. Well, sadly for this man, the inches or the yards does not matter. He swings the bat hard, throws the kitchen sink at it, doesn't bother where it comes from as long as he's getting runs. Adil Mirza got runs from the thick edge, but he'll be happy. At the end, he'll get 4. You're right. It doesn't matter how they come as long as they come. The third man at that occasion was quite square. Now has been brought in fine. Over the fielder's head and boundary. be picking up the right line and length. Now this one is a better shot, much in control, just over this man, just over the fielder, and hardly he's done any work. It just had to open the face of the blade at the right time. Wonderful shot there from Adil Mirza. Now you evidently can see the difference between the batters' struggle there. They were struggling when there was swing. And I think Tashfeen and Qureshi are somewhere bowling at the same areas. Well, yeah, hasn't been getting the movement off the deck this time. A boundary. Long on inside the 30-yard circle at a mid-on position, and the ball going just away from him. You're bowling full, you need to have these men back. Well, truly, there seems to be some part of the plans missing. That's why Tashween went full without keeping that long on up, or with keeping long on up. Backfired. Three boundaries in a row. And now he's brought that in with the angle. Now, earlier, even for last delivery, he tried to bring the ball in with the angle, but he pitched it slightly full. You're 100% right there. Three boundaries back to back. The first one was streaky, but the next two absolutely in control for Adil Mirza. He's going well, 13 of 8. Last ball of the over. Makes room, chance. The fielder just circles around and takes the ball on one bounce. Dot ball to end the over. 2 overs gone, 13 for 1. Form will be up against Danish Qureshi and against the one who's got a wicket to on his first over and will be really ruling high on the confident. No, you're absolutely right there, but I love the way Syed Haider came behind the ball, showed the full face of the bat, and punched it back. He's got his eyes on from the very beginning. Into the gap, wanted to play there, but this is straight to the fielder. I just want to see if there was a catch. I actually want to see if there was a possibility. Yes, the way he's showing looks like there was a chance. Looks like he's grasped it. Yeah, well, it's very evident from his reaction that it did carry, but it was a difficult one. But I think credit goes to him. He's saved a certain boundary as well. I mean, if that catch was taken, would have been a very big chance that could have been taken. Yeah, much better. Getting behind the line of the ball. Well, simple as that for Danish Qureshi is that's the wicket he's eyeing on. Despite that, we have seen Adil Mirza playing those big hits down there, got some runs. They might have a few more good batters to come, but the mainstays is Syed Haider versus Shah, which is a threat to the team Dubai Gymkhana. That's what I feel. They'll be doing everything to get rid of Syed Haider. Oh, beautiful delivery. How did that miss the bat? How did that not get the edge? What a fantastic piece of bowling there, Danish Qureshi. And now you're bowling that to against someone who has a belter of runs on his name in this season and really is in a magical form. Hitting 50s and 100 has been a really easy walk for him. And then still you managed to beat him with a purely with your bounce, pace, and accuracy. Beautiful movement off the deck yet again. He's asking those questions, Danish Qureshi, getting the ball to move in, making the ball to go away. He's doing it really, really well. One more delivery to go. Well, he's on a verge to get a maiden. Well, what a bowling this is from sensible bowling from Danish Qureshi. This man is really making the ball talk. And what I think is, I just wish this was a longer format and a 50 over where we could have seen more of a Danish Qureshi bowling today. He does that with the old ball as well. But don't worry, you can go and check where he bowls during the net practices. He bowls about 12 to 14 overs every day. All right, maiden over completed. 3 overs gone, 13 for 1. Tashfir will continue. Oh, now that is come on to the bat. And that will travel the distance. It seems to be, yes, it does go and hit the rope. 4 runs for a future mattress. I want to see what kind of bat is he using there, Adil Mirza. Because just a little bit of connection and the ball is traveling. I'm sure that if not more, it's at least a 20,000 dirhams bat. Well, it does not really matter when you're playing the game. It's the execution, how you do it. No matter what willow you're playing, but you have to middle it. Yeah, there are a few willows. Just take the ball out. For that, you need to connect that one as well. A wide delivery there from Tashween. Now, what I see is usually the tactic is with the fast bowlers that one contains the runs and the other one picks up the wickets. But over here, it seems to be the other way around. It's one man who's picking up the wickets as well and containing runs. Danish Qureshi is in a situation where he need a partner to contain at least runs. Very well spotted there, Abid. You're right. Both the roles are done by Danish Qureshi. He's containing and picking wickets, while on the other hand, Tashween has been expensive in the previous over also. Ended up giving 12 runs, 3 boundaries. This one started off with a boundary on the first ball, then a wide. He'll probably need to bring up his A game. Tashween would be content with what the Danish has done from the other end, but from his end, needs to do something more. Chance of a catch there. What was that? Oh my God! Not just did he leave that opportunity to take the catch, but also let the ball turn away from him. Oh, that's silly. That is extremely silly. Well, moreover, that spinner beating you out when you were one step ahead of your crease. That's goner. Well, he still had a time to save the boundary. He was neither bother about it. Could have returned back and watched himself. Well, it's all happening here. Opportunities getting down and runs being conceded here. I have to feel for the bowler. Oh yeah, you bet. Chance again. Now is there? No, just now. This is what it is when you are going for literally everything. As they say, fortune favors the brave. Adil Mirza is literally going for everything that's coming in his arc. It doesn't matter whether it will be connected well or not. Doesn't really matter. He's brave enough to go for everything, and fortune is by his side today. Well, indeed, we've seen in a couple of occasions there. From the first ball, in fact, the ball was in the air. And he's kept on doing that. Every single ball that he made room and went for a big shot. Now, at the other end, where you see Syed Haider getting use of that and taking his time, trying to understand the bowler in the wicket and how the tactics is going. So that's the more Adil Mirza accelerate, that is more beneficial for the team and Syed Haider as well. He'll need to get those runs coming, at least singles and doubles, if not boundaries. Steps down and has played it uppishly. There's a long boundary there. That mid-wicket boundary is extremely long. Get a single, and that'll be the end of the over. 4 overs gone, 24 for 1. 1 bounce. That's exactly the region where Danish is getting Syed Haider to play. The previous over as well, we saw the ball carried in the previous occasion, but no chance of a catch. Here, the ball just dipping ahead of the fielder. Qureshi is asking those questions. I tell you, just banged in slightly short. Dot ball again. Now that's eighth dot ball Danish versus Syed Haider. This is some sensible bowling. It's fifth over. And you still manage to swing the ball and bowling in the right areas where you find a batter who's in form like Syed Haider who's struggling. Now he's played 10 deliveries, scored only one run. That's a rare occasion. Oh, beautiful swinging delivery. Just hanging in the air as it came in. An in swinging Yorker. Well met by Syed Haider Shah. Three dot balls. Well, I tell you, Neil, it seems to be a very simple plan there. That just play out Danish Qureshi. Don't bother about taking runs or getting under pressure. The rest of the bowlers will make it out. I think that's what is the plan. And that plan seems to be from the big man Adil Mirza. Again, just showing the full face of the bat. And I think that's a sensible call there. He's not trying to cut or slash at it because he knows that Danish can move the ball. And I don't think he'll be bowling the fourth on the trot. Just ideal to finish this over, maybe try and get a single or double if they can. Yeah, indeed. What I think is that it's not that Danish will not be able to bowl the fourth, but it will be sensible to bring him back when he is having one over in the tank and you're trying to contain runs. This man can be very lethal there. Now, he's on a verge to complete his second maiden over. And before this, mind you, out of this 17 deliveries, he's picked up one wicket and given only one run. What a spell this is. Phenomenal. One last delivery to go. And you're absolutely right. Even if he comes into bowl now, the batters will just see him through. So there's no need to do that. Bring him after a little break. And a dot ball to end the over. Two back-to-back maidens for Danish Qureshi. What a splendid spell he's bowling. 5 overs gone. It's 24 for 1. Well, it's a final over of a power play. And there is a change in the bowling. The Shfeen has been taken out of the attack and they brought in Uzair Haider to accompany Danish Qureshi. Doesn't seem to be that he'll be continuing the next over as well. Well, there is a very difficult call for the captain if he should go with Danish Qureshi who's bowling well or he should keep his over in the tank. Goes big, goes high to the fielder. Oh, well, Rahman Gul there just giving it up. And now Vakas as well. So maybe it's a right time to call in the com box my partner in crime, Easy. Ahmed Khwaja, welcome to the com box.
Thank you very much, Abid, aka AB. Welcome back to the UAE. Been traveling all over the world. A big shot by Adil Mirza, and he's connected, smacking into the side screen for half a dozen.
Well, I'm still surprised how that side screen is still standing tall. What a hit that was! Monster hit! Well, boy, what a connection that has been. Hits it straight over the bowler's head and is still standing as if he have done nothing.
Yeah, he really muscled that ball, didn't he? He's a big lad, Adil Mirza. When he connects, that ball stays hit, and Uzair Haider immediately under a bit of pressure here. Bowled him! The perfect response. Full and straight and went through his defense. Second wicket down for future mattress.
Well, I think he's done his job pretty well. 16 deliveries, 28, where the other end was Guy and was not getting runs. This man was getting runs at least from every part of the ground, and it will be a satisfied day for him. 28 of 17, he walks out. Adil Mirza departs. It's a 2 wickets down now after scoring 30.
Complete quota on the trot, in fact. He does that quite regularly, bowls 4 overs up front with the new ball, still hunting for a wicket.
Yeah, change of end for him. As he was earlier operating from the ICC Academy, Ken has now been brought in from the school end. Seems to be that 1 over bowled by Jose Haider was probably to bring a change of the end for this man, Tashwin Yasin, and he's making a lot of changes in the field. Yes, it's just the end of the power play where you're allowed to spread out your fielders, and now you need to have only 4 men in the ring. But now he's keeping 5, perhaps.
Yeah, he's got a deep cover, deep third, deep square, and a long on. So pretty much orthodox field. Mid off is up for now. So he does have that option, has a catching extra cover. And let's see if he can produce the same swing as Danish Qureshi from this end. Forced away towards the offside. It's very rare to see Syed Haider versus Shah struggling for runs. He's just 1 of 15 here, Abid.
But I think there must be a plan there for Haider does not really usually take a lot of time, but his role is supposed to be to stick around there and be play the whole 20 overs just in case if the whole does not spark. And that seems to be the plan here. He's just occupying one end and sends back the fine leg.
Nicely clipped through mid wicket. So that string of dot balls he was facing has been broken. Yeah, he's had a fabulous Arabian Cricket League, taking wickets, catches, 200s to his name. For me, he's the clear candidate for player of the tournament if he continues this form.
Yeah, it seems to be that he's got a plan and he's working on that. That's a very rare occasion where you see him playing 15 deliveries and scoring 2 runs. Now lets that go. Now keeper could not collect.
Yeah, needless single conceded there. It's a new wicket keeper for them, I feel, today. I think it's Ehsan Sultan who might be behind the sticks. So Gymkhana, they made their objectives very clear at the toss. They want to finish in the top 4. Of course, the semi-finals are pretty much sealed now. Down the leg side. Given as a wide, and they'll concede another extra run. That was needless, Abid.
Yeah, I just tried to be slightly sharp there. The wicketkeeper just gave away one single.
Once again down the leg side, and this time mishandled by the keeper. So they're just leaking needless runs.
Yeah, as you can see, the way he threw his gloves down there, he was frustrated not being able to collect that clean. But that happens with the wicketkeeper. At times, you lose your focus.
Plus, it's his first match. Khan out early. Adil Mirza for a quick fire cameo. Once again down the leg side, and this time mishandled by the keeper. So they're just leaking needless runs.
Yeah, as you can see, the way he threw his gloves down there, he was frustrated not being able to collect that clean. But that happens with the wicketkeeper. At times, you lose your focus.
Plus, it's his first match at this venue. You won't know the conditions as well as the other glove men. It can get very slippery. That dew factor is a big nuisance, especially in these late night games. Steps out and pulls it. And over the square leg for a maximum. That's the Syed Haider Wasi Shah we've seen throughout the Arabian Cricket League. Well, one shot, ball too many there from Tashwin Yasin. And Wasi Shah deposits it for 6. End of 7 overs, 47 for 2.
To keep that scoreboard ticking at the other end, you see, say that he's just holding the ship. He's playing too many dot balls, just 2 runs of 19.
Outside edge. Where's the slipper? It will run away to short third for a boundary. Well, once again, a chance created, but there's nobody to take it.
Well, he was surprised to see that flipper coming in and there was no slip in place. I got him perfectly, the plan execution, but the field placement is something that needs to be considered here. They might need a slip in.
Back cut. That was a fierce shot, but straight to the fielder. Got away with that one. Expensive over from Adnan Kassar. 56 for 2. Beautiful shot. Was he in the cap? Once again, like Abid mentioned, that back cut, he was bowling too quickly and he's jumped all over that for a boundary.
It gets quite easier here. That's what the keeper is talking about. You need to be around the stumps to not offer width when you're bowling quick. They've got fast bowlers to do that job, not to you, Syed.
And that's why Future Mattress is undefeated in the Arabian Cricket League so far. They capitalize on any weakness, on any loose delivery. And once again, although Wasi was struggling, he was 1 for 15 off one stage. Now he's raised to 16. Looking good. Once again, the same shot, action replay, and the result will remain the same as well, Abid. 4 boundaries in the over.
Just it gets easier and easier when you offer width and bowl those quickers. And someone like Wasi, who's in tremendous nick, will never miss out there. 75 for 2 at the end of 9.
Adnan Kassar continues. Nicely tucked away towards square leg. Pushing for 2, but good fielding there. Well, Sohail, he had a horror over 17 runs off it, but still working hard in the outfield.
Yeah, quite a bit of a challenge there for the spinners to grip the ball because we see already the dew has come in. And let me tell you, Izzy, the further we go, the further it will disturb the bowlers. Maybe that's the idea.
Oh, beautiful shot over extra cover. Has that gone for 6? It's a flat one. Beautiful shot there from Wasi and given as a 6. There you go.
Well, what a perfect use of the feet, balance, hand and eye coordination. All the connections were matched and the result became even better. Maximum there from Syed, Haider Wasi Shah.
Absolutely picture perfect. And this time the short ball cut away. Bit of a misfield at point. But he's lucky that didn't hit the gap and go for 4. So the spinners are struggling big time.
Well, what I see here is that the dew has already joined the party, perhaps spoiling the party as well. So the further we go, the more it will rip it. And what I see is a big total on board.
Yeah, I think 180, 200 is well on the cards. Unless the spinners do something magic.
Indeed, they need someone like Kamjora who is exactly is a lot fit. He runs quick between the wicket and a very knowledgeable cricketer who knows how to calculate his runs and the team's runs. Probably the ideal one when it comes to chasing more of than playing the first inning.
Very true. And he's a good partner for anybody in the middle order. Runs hard between the wickets. Really good against spin. They really did take full toll on the spinners. Took 17 runs off that sole over from Sohail. 4 boundaries. He was struggling to contend with the dew. In the middle overs, they've struggled to contain the runs.
You're right. Danish has been standout as a performer, just right on the money. Down the leg side. Oh, look at that. That should have been taken. Anticipation is key when you're standing at these positions. You wait, expecting every ball to come at you. He went down, but couldn't really take that.
Well, and you're dropping the catch of the man in form, more than 300 plus runs in the Arabian Cricket League. That was a simple catch. Adnan Kasser will be desperately disappointed. They created that opportunity out of thin air, but they've let it go down once again. How costly will that miss be? On the leg stump once again, and look at that flick from Ikram Johra. Immediately